All right, everyone. Well, hey, and welcome to our discussion about using fossils to help date how old events and or time periods were on Earth. In terms of dating, there are two ways and two phrases that we use: relative dating and absolute dating. And we'll break down the differences here. You can take a moment to read the cartoon to yourself. So again, like we said, scientists use two methods to determine the age of fossils. One is referred to as relative dating, and the other one is referred to as absolute dating. Relative dating is determining how old something is compared to something else. We use the words like older or younger. There are no exact numbers used. Relative dating is when you say that something, rock A, is older than rock B. There are several rules for relative dating. One of them is using the law of superposition, and it says that when sedimentary rock layers are deposited, the older layers on the bottom and the younger layers are on top. Here is the law of original horizontality, and that says that sedimentary rock layers are deposited horizontally, and if they are tilted, folded, or broken, it happened later. There is the law of cross-cutting relationships, which says if an igneous intrusion or fault cuts through an existing rock, this igneous intrusion or fault is younger than the rock that it cuts through. So looking at this, the oldest layer here would be the blue circle. Then we've got the orange layer with the two dots, the purple layer, and then lastly the green layer on top. In this picture, we would have the oldest layer on the bottom would be the spotted layer, then the multicolored layer, then the gray layer, and then there was a fault that cut through the region and caused there to be a shifting in the rock layers. In contrast to relative dating, absolute dating is when we can determine the actual age of a rock. It can work both on igneous rocks as well as fossil samples. In fossils, we look at radiocarbon dating using carbon-14 or the potassium-argon relationship. In contrast to the carbon-14 dating, the uranium-potassium or uranium-lead dating occurs in magma, and the radioactive elements in the minerals begin to break down. The parent element is, in this case, the uranium, spontaneously and sporadically decays and to lead-207 after a certain number of years, and that allows you to determine how long ago that rock was formed.